welcome to ZSR. We're going to be doing our weekly for ZSR in the Minish cap. So let's go ahead and switch on over. And I will pass it over to our wonderful commentator, Hendris.
Hello! Yeah, we'll have another Minish Cap Randomizer weekly today, and the racers are already off. Well, apart from Sean, who has a 15-second delay. But yeah, Lucy finding a bottle here. And let's see where where we will be going. These are the standard settings, which means that they need to fetch all 4 elements, get to the, they need to get everything for the elements, they need to get the elements themselves, and then they need to find everything they need for Vati. Because sometimes we do need like an item or two that is not covered by the elements. Mainly, it's the Force Sword, but there's always the option for Gust Jar, or a... Yeah, I think usually it's the Gust Jar that's like locked, or just a Force Sword. But that does depend on our elements. Right, we see a bottle on 300. Although that is not needed because we already have one. There's 4 bottles in total. And one is usually more than enough, apart from someone trying to juggle like a fairy and a charm, perhaps. But from the looks of it, they need to go to Northern Hurryfield and take a peek into the Tingle Trees to see what their progression will be. Just because, well, the bottle doesn't really open up that much, because it opens up nothing right now. They do need it for later, though. Okay, Sean is going for the courtyard, while Lucy picks up a Casterkin Stone in the first Tingle Tree. And the bracelets. And there's the sword for Sean. Yeah, it's an actual sword. We do have traps enabled, which means that some items that appear to be items are actually not items, but snakes, curses, bombs, bats, you name it. And another Casterkin Stone. And we do have our element check. It's no fortress and no droplets. Which means that we are going to be very unlikely to see Octo this evening. Which is a bit unfortunate. I know that every racer loves to see Octo. It's like the VIP of any given race. But yeah, that sword also opens up the Southern Hurryfield Rupee Cave, which is going to be where they will be going to go next. Well, hopefully. The Southern Hurryfield Rupee Cave is one of our Root Marina checks, which means that I think we have 25 items there, which is a lot. And yeah, no droplets, no fortress, which unfortunately means that the Casterkin Stones that they have been collecting, they'll be praying that they don't need them, just because the area that they unlock is not really required, well, as far as we know. There might still be an important item there, but the boss, Gordon, won't have an element. Ooh, okay. We've got a cape, we've got arrow beam, we've got 2 containers, and a genuine ocarina. That is leg access. That is access to droplets. They could theoretically just straight rush. They could just rush droplets to get the first 6 rupees in Rupee Cave. Yeah, that's a really nice cave. It doesn't give them access to any required dungeon right now, But, yeah, so Cape and Ocarina are usually the two items that you're going to look forward the most, together with the sword and with the Gusture. The Gusture, though, mainly just because, well, there's only one of them, and the Grip Ring. That is access to Cape of Flames. Yeah, that is access to Cape of Flames. They can go to Cape of Flames right now. They can't clear it, but if they find their cane on Quennel, they're going to be really happy. Originally, you need to get the spin attack to actually cross from Hyrule Castle to Trilby Highlands here, but that's one of the small life of quality of life improvements. There we go. That the randomizer introduced. That being that certain roadblocks will disappear or become not blocky anymore once a given item is reached. Like Festari in Minish Woods, who would usually only move when you have the Jabbernet. He also now moves when you have the Flippers, because you can just go through. Oh, you don't have to beat. Yeah, we can peek into Cave of Flames. You're right. We don't have Ooh, down thrust though. If we would get down thrust, we could actually have access to Cave of Flames that way. Yeah, no, we don't have any ways to actually kill the. I would love to have it be quite down thrust with a really early cape. Well, there's bombs. That's our way to beat the Spinies. So, Sean's call to go to Droplets first was a good one. Oh, that's down thrust. Okay, Bluesy now has the option to kill the Spinies and to get further into Cave of Flames. Oh, so it's not required, but it's a very, very possible down thrust option for many. Oh, that is amazing. So, down thrust is one of those items that is only really useful for this exact occasion. Well, and I guess the final boss against Vati, because you can cheese it. But I feel like the odds to just have something like that are really slow. Or really, not slow, but low. And yeah, Bluesy is actually going to go for the Quennel climb. He is banking on Cave of Flames, and I love it. Whereas Sean is going for the more conventional route, because Droplets here has 8 really quick checks that you can do, with the possibility of going deeper depending on your items. Those being the Lantern. There have been a few instances where the Lantern that you need to progress is actually here in Droplets. So it's always a good call to just go into Droplets early to get those 8 quick items, and then just see what you can do with them. Okay, yeah, Sean is going to get the big key, will head down, and then just take a peek at the Rivermania items that are available here to him. Without hopefully clipping into Octo. The 80% people have actually found a way to clip into the boss chamber. That is Spin, a small key, and a Cloud of Skinstone. And dog food. Dog food can be used right away, because the dog is actually here in Lake. So Sean is doing the right thing. Sean. Okay, good. He's just using that to just more or less fast travel to the dog. Because you always need to feed your dogs. They're going to be happy doggos. It's going to be great. A Kinstone! That's their fault. Okay. That is access to Cloud Tops and to more items. Although, I guess... So, it's access, but it's not in logic right now. Because Sean would logically need the Lantern. But Sean can now go to Vayfolds, pick up... Oh god, how many are there over there? At least like 12 items. There's another Cloud of Skinstone for Bluesy. We're getting showered with Kinstones. We're barely 10 minutes in, and we already have like knowledge about 5 of them. 5 out of 4. 5 out of 9, there we go. And... yeah, so Bluesy is obviously rushing the first half of Cave of Flames, which is good. And Sean is probably looking for Vayfolds. He equipped the bombs for the Northern Highway Fields bomb cave and the access to Vayfolds. Okay, he's going to go to Vayfolds first. Okay. Will he peek though? He won't. Okay. SVP, okay. No king in the first 5 or 6 checks, which is a bit disappointing after that very determined rush that Bluesy did. But I think we cannot have everything. There's the first trap actually. So traps are items that can either appear in chests or just lying on the ground, disguising themselves as other items. They usually deal damage or they inconvenience you in some way, shape or form. And they're amazing if they are on the ground and appear as an important item. It's great seeing people fall for that. And we do have a bow here. Oh, never mind. And what might be a Gustia. Is it a Gustia? It's not! Yeah, okay, 2 traps into in one room. It's great. Funnily enough, what can easily happen with traps is that they appear as the same item in the room. Which means that, let's say you enter a room and you see 2 canes. In, I want to say, 8 out of 10 cases, both canes are traps. Because I think the traps are determined by their, by the room number or something like that, or they're shuffled into their appearance by the room, I don't know. So, if there are multiple traps in one room, it's likely that those will have the same icon attached to them. I think. Sean is extending his play right into Cloudtops, which is not a bad call. There's usually that one check in Cloudtops that has like a sword. That being the northwestern check. Okay, that's another small key for Bluesy. He could open up both doors, but it's not really useful because you need the cane to progress past the second door either way. So if Bluesy doesn't find his cane here, he's probably gonna go to Droplets. Yeah, I think Droplets is his most dense location right now, in addition to the rest of Hylia, which will give him the Vayfolds Skinstone, hopefully, and the bomb bag. And with the bomb bag, he could go deeper into Krenel, because he did skip a lot on Krenel due to not having a bomb bag. Oh, okay, yeah, that was usually northwest, so if Cloudtops has anything, it's usually, well, it usually was there. But I guess that's not the case today, so yeah, shame. Okay, that's a big key, which means that there's no progression in Krenel right now, or well, in Cave of Flames. The night is still very young though. Don't say that too soon, Nimbus. We might get something on the Bomb Ferry, I guess. Ooh, what about the Mids and Sean Cave? We've got Sean on Restream, so that would really work well. Although... Yeah, that wouldn't be a required climb anymore, would it? Damn it. And we know that there's nothing important behind the bomb wall, either. But yeah, speaking of bombs, Lucy's picking up his bomb back. And I guess both racers are just going to do not exact copies of what the other ones did, but directly. Although Sean has a few more heart containers, but that's mainly due to him getting into waveforms. We do know that there might be something on Waveblade, and Waveblade is our only check that actually checks for the amount of hearts that someone has. It's that one single check that checks for 10 hearts. Okay, yeah. Bluesy now going into droplets. They don't have anything that Sean didn't have. Well, didn't have or could just use. So... I guess Sean might be able to pick up something else though, because he actually has the bombs to do it. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Come on, Sean, pick up something important. Pick up something cool. Ah, not that. Okay, there's a spin attack from Bluesy. And he's bailing as well. Oh, well, yeah. So Bluesy is just bailing out of droplets, which is totally fine. Because you could have got like one more check out of logic. So, eh. But Bluesy will be going into the bag of Minish Woods next, hoping for his cane, or his flippers, or his lamp, or his gas jar. There's Great Spin for Sean. Great Spin is really useful. Oh, right. Bluesy didn't have... Oh, Bluesy, why? No, feed the dog. That's another bomb back. I don't actually know if Sean went to Minish Woods. Didn't pay attention. Okay, nothing so far here. Sean has access to 1, 2, 3? I think, yeah, 3 checks that Bluesy didn't have access to. Well, 3 more, I guess. Never mind, now it's 5. Sean didn't pick up the Mountain Dew. Oh, right, yeah. So, if Sean wants to continue in Lower Cradle... Oh, never mind, he's got the equipping. I'm dumb. Yeah. You're right, Nimbus. There's White Sword. Ooh. Okay, so the White Sword opens up one more check, that being Swiftblade in town. Which you can totally go for. Swiftblade's second check, that being the White Sword check, has a history of having a red sword there. Okay. Nothing so far in Colonel again. And Lucy's probably on his way to town. Right? Oh, Northern Minish Woods. Never mind. Yes, MVP. And Syrup has rupees as well. There's a lot of rupees to go around. Okay. 2 more checks for Sean. One being the... Did Sean check the grip ring scrap? I don't think he did he? Ooh. Yeah, I don't think he did. What if the grip ring scrap has the cane and Sean is gonna do vanilla climb? Okay, there's our container. Sean's now on 8. And Lucy is also back in Quennel, so he'll be picking up his few items there as well. He only picked up the Great Spin in a different spot than Sean did. Sean picked up his in, I think it was Wave Falls, whereas Lucy picked it up in Minish Woods. I wonder if Sean is going to continue into Cave of Flames, or if he's going to do different stuff. Container. Sean not being bullied by the P-Hat. That P-Hat on top of Krell is one of the worst enemies that you come across, both in vanilla play, in Randomizer, and in speedrunning. Oh, they're so obnoxious. And Sean is doing the Colonel climb. So he's not gonna spend the next 4 minutes, I think, going to Cave of Flames, and then like maybe a few more minutes going through Cave of Flames. He's got the cape, so he can take a little bit of a shortcut, but there's still no cane there. Lucy is now just going to the same checks that Sean did. He'll be picking up, I think just a butterfly and the shield. And hopefully he'll check the grip ring scrap, because I'm indefinitely curious to see what the scrap has. Sean, you know how this puzzle goes. There we go. Attaboy. Yeah, I don't know in how many races Sean has been over the last, like, year or so. But you should know how this puzzle goes. There's gonna be long spin for Lucy. Yeah, happy sword swipes. Exactly. Right. Sean's gonna be picking up his second Kinstone now. Well, his second Cloudtops Kinstone. And he'll be 2 down and 3 more to go, because we actually need all 5 today. Oh, poor Sean. Right, there's the shield. Tiny little swipes. Okay. And Lucy's gonna pick up an item. Come on. Kane. Bombs. Oh, lame. God damn it. Okay. So progression has to be in town. We haven't seen a lot. Ooh. Lucy's thinking the same thing I do. Okay. At this point, it kind of has to be in town, to be honest. Kane and Fountain. I'm more thinking Simon or Red Sword in Swiftblade 2, to be honest. I know, that's just the vibe I'm getting from this seed. Never mind, it's Karloff. Oh, no. They had such an early cape and they did Karloff. Ouch! Oh, that has to hurt. Oh. Oh man. So, yeah. Where's the moose access? 26 minutes in. That's nice, isn't it? Oh boy. Yeah, to be fair, it was progression. It's just progression in a spot that you don't want to have your progression in because it's one of the quickest spots you have in town. Okay, there's the wallet and the bomb back. Ah. This is making sure to pick up all the rupees, because rupees are so important in randomizers, especially in the Minish Cap one, where you need, like, I don't know, you don't really need the rupees, except if there's an item on, oh, it's okay, but okay, yeah, that's true. If they want to achieve bottle percent, of course they need their rupees, or their wallets, I guess. But unless there's something important on the 600 spot, you really don't care for rupees. Like, you really don't care. Not at all. We've got a heart piece, bottle, and a heart piece in that order. So, heart piece on 80, bottle on 300, and another heart piece on 600. Ooh! Ooh! That looks like a mitts. Not the mitts. It's the mitts! Lucy, come on. You know what time it is. It's time for Sean Cave. Come on. We both know where you're ready to go. Come on. We know you want it. Yeah, unfortunately it's not... Well, no mirror shield for now. He did pick it up and it was a trap, right? I was looking at Sean's screen when he picked the shield. Yeah, it was okay. So, no mirror shield for now. It might still come in later. Although the mirror shield is literally useless in Rando. We have no single way where we can make that thing work. Or just be useful in general. Which is... it looks cool, yeah. And Link can explode using it. Which obviously is a great thing to do. Just, you can just explode. I wonder when Sean will go to town. Ooh! Hello, Blue Sword! Okay, so that Blue Sword doesn't really open anything good right now. We do need it. Because we do need to get into Palace and into World Crypt, both of which have elements. But we still need a bit more than that. Yeah, well... Ooh, you're right, that's access to time... There's access to time pillar. Ooh. Yeah, so to get up to Palace, we do need 3 more Kinstones and the Lantern. To go to World Crypt, we need Lantern, at least the boots, well, 1 boot at least, and the Graveyard Key. Then there's an element on Green Shoe, which we do need the Guster for, and we still need the Cane for Gleerock. Well, oh, never mind. We do need actually the Flippers or the Gemini as well for Green Shoe. Because of course we do. Bluesy is going to go to Sean Cave. He knows what's up. Oh, well, yeah, okay. So, it's, Greyblade? Yeah, Greyblade. And Sean Cave, I hope. And something that suspiciously looks like a graveyard key. Is it a real one, though? Or is it just, you know, your average, solid gold key imitation? It's a genuine key! Okay. That's awesome. So that's like one worry less. Because the Graveyard Key usually has a tendency to be somewhere deep in Palace. It was a real key. They never would have expected a real key to be there. Yeah, usually the randoms aren't that nice here too. It's well, with that, well, this heat has been awfully nice though. This heat has been really nice so far. Like you wouldn't believe it nice. We had an ocarina, we had a cape, we had a lot in the beginning, like a lot. Okay, Bluesy getting the Kinstone there, which is important, obviously. And now with the mitts and the cape. So when will it stab you in the back? Usually when you least expect it. That being said, I do hope that there's something on Octo. Octo is non-required today, which means it's especially required. That's the way it goes, right? There's also the 10th heart for Bluesy. So Bluesy can go right on and do some more stuff over in Waveblade. Born Octo, Kinston Mazel. I like the way you think. But yeah, nothing too important so far. I do hope that changes soon though. Ooh, hello, Four Sword. Yeah, this is a really nice seat. Unfortunately, they can't actually use it because they do need the cane for that. Okay, there's another scroll for Sean. I think it was long spin. Yeah. Is that a real Gustia? It is! It's not access to deep wood yet, though. Oh, okay, so the Gustia gives access to like one check right now. And that's Greggle. We need the nut. Oh. But yeah, Bluesy is now also going up wavefolds without actually, you know, wavefolds being in logic right now. I do hope though that he'll be picking up. Yeah, okay, good. And he also peeks the items. We see that there's a book and a heart piece. But we're actually we're slowly but surely running out of checks actually. Which is a bit disheartening, I guess. Okay, heart piece. Bluesy, where are you going? You're going up, Colonel? Oh, right. Bluesy actually has the mids, so Bluesy can do a few more checks over in Cloudtops. And one more check in the fourth as well. So I hope that he'll be good. There's Wetzel for Sean. Yeah, the issue is still the cane. We don't know where the cane is. And Bluesy should know that he's actually out of logic right now. Because we're still missing the lamp. Oh. Yeah, it's a fake bow, we know. Well, Bluesy doesn't. Bluesy should know that that's a fake Gustia, though. Oh, where's progression? So, the thing is that if Bluesy picks up anything in Cloudtops here, he knows that the lantern cannot be locked by it. So if he picks up like a cane, he knows that the lantern is not locked behind the cane. Which could help him narrow down the location of the lantern. But since it's Bluesy we're talking about, I wouldn't be too sure about that. Although I guess we'll be seeing a way more thorough Cloudtops here. Sean dropping a bomb out of disbelief that he got frozen. Wait, is Bluesy going the other way around? He is! Bluesy is going, yeah, Bluesy is going, clockwise. Usually you go counterclockwise. Huh. I mean, yeah, that's a play, I guess. want to mix it up? Yeah, absolutely. Always going the same route. Ah, who does that? Only like half of the players does that. Okay, there's Sword Beam. Lucy is now on 9 actually. I don't... Have you seen Swift the first from either of them? Because Sean's on 7. And he's now in caster. So we could see Sean going for Swift the first here. Sorry, Great Uncle Herbert. We have... Oh, we have. Okay. It's a shame. Where's progression? Has to be here somewhere. What more do you want? Well, clearly beggars can't be choosers. But progression would be really cool to have, to be honest. Yeah. Lucy is very... very what do you call it? Unimpressed, I suppose. And he's back to town. There's the cane. Oh, it's not behind the mitts. Oh. The blue book is fake. Yeah, that as well. So Bluesy knows that, but Sean won't. Well, although I guess when Sean picks it up, he will also know, because he will also have the thing. Okay, I expect Lucy to go into Cave of Flames. Yeah, he'll be rushing that element. Well, Sean will be continuing to search. Oh, the poor man. What did he forget? Oh, the digging spots. Right. Yeah, so the book that we saw in Where Falls was a fake. Well, it is a fake, because Lucy picked up the blue book already. But yeah, we can actually progress. Unbelievable. And Sean's going to go into Graveyard. Sean is... Okay, he can pick up like 2 items and then it's out of logic. But yeah, we're seeing new checks on Bluesy. Finally! Oh, awesome! Yeah, that was the thing that we've been waiting on for a long time now. Oh, imagine having progress. Right. This is not... Yeah. Well, it does often depend on the seed roller. Sometimes the seed roller just isn't really feeling it for the time being. If that makes sense. Dampe gave him a bottle. Doesn't Dampe give a bottle as well in like a different Zelda? No, that was the hook shot, I think. Ah, never mind. A man can dream. But yeah, we'll just need to like kill some time until Blizzy gets the next piece of progression. Bottle of the... Yeah, exactly. Blizzy's now on like 2 bottles, I think, at least. There's another heart piece. And there's the lantern for Sean. Also look behind the midst. Okay, so we had both the cane and the lantern locked behind the midst. So I think technically they should be in the same sphere, which makes it a really big sphere as the next one. So the lantern gives Sean access to droplets, which is where he is rolling towards. Sean, you do have the ocarina. You can just... Where's he going? Oh, he's gonna... Yeah, okay, he's gonna be kicking his butt once he sees the cane there. Yeah, so that's our cane. So Sean has now access to both Octo and Gleeok, which is quite a power play. Oh, apologies. Oh. But yeah, Blizzy now on his fight with big old lava lapras. But where's that bow? We do need the bow and like one more kinstone for Gordon. The lake. Yeah. Oh, of Hostel, yeah. Sorry. Sean's now also back in Cave of Flames, deciding to prioritize Gleeok over Octo, as you do. And there's the first element. Almost 50 minutes into the game. We finally have the first one. And with that, Bluesy is going to check Malari and then check Garden, I guess. I would assume so. Ooh, magical boomerang. That's nice to have. That's really nice to have, to be honest. Now they can boss though, Clip. Well, unfortunately, they both have already opened up their boss doors. So even if the glitch were not patched and not allowed, well, even if the glitch were patched and even if it were allowed, they still couldn't do it over droplets. So, that's not working. The arrows. Come on, show us something interesting. Something dramatic, even. Like a kinstone piece. That is a cloud of kinstone. Bluesy avoiding the obvious trap there. Hey, another book! Okay, so it's one more book, and then we'll get to see Larry. Very exciting, I know. Popian books. Oh, that would be amazing, though. The bow on Yellow would be great. Well, it's not on Wave Plate. That's for certain. Let's see, where's Bluesy gonna go? There's not that much that he can do here in... Oh, he's gonna go to Deepwood! He doesn't have access though, he's missing the nut. Well, both the nut and the flippers. He still hasn't checked Rem though. Rem? Sorry. Old Man Myth. Griggle. There's still Griggle left to do. And I guess he's just hoping for the nearby digging case to have something. Blizzy is right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items from Gum out, and Sean is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they're both actually 6 because I forgot the flippers on Blizzy's side. Well, I'm gonna assume it's flippers because flippers also, so flippers logically lock Deepwood and Octo. So if we want to have our bow on Octo, we do need the flippers first, obviously. What does the... Oh! The Ruby Fairy has the bombs, apart from the... Okay. I mean, it's close enough. It's still Minish Woods, technically. So, yeah, that checks out, I guess. Oh, we're gonna see Tingle. Lucy, you need to talk him... you need to talk to him twice, you know that. And he's checking Old Man Myth, he's curing him of his speedrunning disease. Haha. Didn't seem desperate. But we'll be getting Swiftblade, Swiftblades 1, 2, and hopefully 4 as well. Okay, come on, Swiftblade, what you got? Show us what you got. And he's got... Ooh, a Kinstone. Ooh, that's another Cloudhops. Okay, we're missing one more Cloudtop Skinstone. And I don't think that Sean has that Cloudtop Skinstone. Because I can't remember if he actually has. Okay, Blizzy's checking Pillar. Simon. So yeah, Simon is one of those checks that you actually have to save before, because the fact the act of soft resetting is quicker than just having Link wake up, because the animation is so slow of Link waking up. That's like the running gag for Zelda games. Whenever Link sleeps, he has a hard time waking up. Either that, or he just overslept. Or he just always oversleeps. Like Link in Minish Cap, oversleeps. Wind Waker, sleeps. Does he sleep in Twilight Princess in the opening act? I know that he sleeps sometimes there, so yes, I guess that counts. He sleeps in Link to the Past, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and I'm forgetting about the other ones. Oh, Queen of Time as well. And if you subscribe to Avia, that doesn't even have the... Link doesn't have a bat? I think he has a bat, does he? Like, hang on. Wait, really? I mean, Link has his own house. You would assume that he has a bat. Right? Right? There's no bat in his house? Wait, what? Okay, hang on. There's probably like a screenshot somewhere from his house. Twilight Princess. That's the outside. I want to see the inside. God damn it. Is there a picture somewhere? The interior of Link's house from Twilight Princess. There we go. Wait, really? Hang on. There's no bed in Link's house. I mean, I guess there's like... It's a table, isn't it? Oh, that's so weird. I thought Link had... Where does Link sleep? Like a college student's apartment. Well, no. I don't want to answer that. So, yes. Thank you. Oopsie. Sean picked up the book? Oh, Sean! Sean, you should know that. I mean, sure, Sean's the in-game tracker for Sean and Blizzy, they're both using Emo Tracker. They can't track which book exactly, it's like just a counter that goes up. And the first book that you pick up will always be displayed as a red book. No matter if your first book is actually, I don't know, a blue one. So with just a glance at the tracker, you can't say for certain which book you actually have. So I guess that's what happened to Sean, I suppose. I hope so, at least. And while you could check your inventory, obviously that just loses time. Obviously. That's access to Palace. That's the final Cloudtop skin's done. Blizzy has access to Palace. Ooh. Oh, logic. Yeah. That's actually not a bad call. Like, you are only looking for... That's actually fine. You could totally do it. Come on, Bluesy. Palace, palace, palace. Yeah, palace. There's one thing that I always keep going on about, and on and on and on. As soon as you have the possibility, you rush palace. That's the number one thing that I always do. And I'm so happy that Bluesy does the same. He is doing the objectively right play here by rushing palace, because I like it. Yeah, we do still need the lantern though, because the lantern gives us the element for the crypt. We can't get the element in the graveyard without having the lantern. But yeah, Bluesy is now again going clockwise. I don't know what's so weird about me finding... I don't know. It's weird, okay? It's really, really weird seeing someone go clockwise. We're just not used to that. How's it going? It's going fairly well. Bluesy is rushing palace, but yeah, the seat is a bit too nice for my my liking, my personal one. I don't know. We could have. Well, I mean, there's still the boots. There's still the matter of the boots. The boots could still be an octo, okay? Yes. Who does it clockwise? Everyone does it counterclockwise. The vanilla route that the game suggests is you going counterclockwise. We're missing bow and boots and access to D-put. So either the flippers or the nut. So apart from those, yeah, go mode for... Well, we don't know where the others are. So we might as well have like a bow mode. But we've had a bow mode recently. And we can't have that like too close to each other. We do need boots for Graveyard. Graveyard has an element. Yeah. That mode. Oh, Bluesy? Bluesy knows the strats? Oh, I like it. Okay. So, well, I think he knows, but the first one was a bit unsuccessful there. Yeah, no, okay. Bluesy should know this strat, but he doesn't. He doesn't execute on it well. Come on, Bluesy, you can do it. I mean, yeah, he tried. Sean? Sean's team Blue Chew! Sean is really committed on that Blue Chew fight. Yeah, Trader. It is really two different things. But the strat, you... Flippers? Flippers! That's seafood axis! Yeah, so it's no not mode. But Bluesy can now... So basically Bluesy can rush Paris, then rush Deepwood, and then continue to look for the lamp. And since Bluesy has now a lot on his plate with the flippers, like... So the one thing with the flippers is that the later you get them, the more they open. So Bluesy's gonna hate himself when the lantern is not flippers locked. Oh! Never mind actually. Bluesy knows that the flippers won't lock the lamp. So he can actually... Bluesy can actually make out from the location of the flippers that nothing is locked behind the flippers. Well, no lamp at least. That is an entirely different question. We don't know. And I don't know Bluesy... I don't know if Bluesy knows either. So it's a very big maybe. Okay, Bluesy's gonna go for point push. So that's good. And let's see. We actually haven't been to Dark Maze. So yeah, something has to make Seed bad. Even before... Come on, it's gotta be the boots, right? The boots are either on Octo, or they're locked behind the flippers, and Bluesy's gonna check them last. That's usually how it goes, right? Right? Yeah, it's gonna be flip. Well, it could also be the bow, to be honest. The... Ooh! Gold not required, so we could totally have a bow in Dark Isle Castle. Because, well, we don't have a bow yet. And one of the other is bow locked in Fortress. Well, okay, that means that Fortress does have one. Still, the point remains that there might be a bow in Dark Isle Castle, because we don't need it until Dark Isle Castle. Maybe that's the badness of the seed. Ooh. Okay. Sean gets hard piece, trap, hard piece, Kinstone. Ooh, that's the final. Sean's thinking really hard. And the nut. Hey, there we go. Okay, so Sean has the option to go to Fortress without the bow. Will he though? Oh yeah, but probably like I don't know. I don't have Sean's audio on, so I don't know. Oh, that is great. Okay, so will we see boots in Fortress? Or maybe a bow-locked bow in Fortress? That hasn't happened in a while. So we could totally have it. Sean's save might be called help. Yeah, I actually think it does. Instead of help. I think Sean's beyond saving at this point. Because, well, he's going to go to Fortress. That's not required. So Sean is just along for the ride. Okay, that's a wonky. Sean's still missing. Yeah, I think what would turn this around for Sean is if he would get a bow. The last Casterkin stone, I think last Cloud of Kinstone that Sean needs is in Bakery? Yeah, right. Town in Bakery. Bakery. What's so bad about a bakery? Bakeries smell really nice, to be honest. So it's not too bad. Kato, no. So town checks. They might be boring, but they are also very low on your priority list. When you run TMCR, town is very, very low on your priority list. And usually, so what one is usually to do in like town is that every time they visit town, they do like 2 to 3 checks. But since Sean and Bluesy had the ocarina so damn early, they just skipped town. They didn't need to go through the map and pick up the last book. That's the last book. That's the last book. Yeah, that is what Kato. Usually with town, it's like, yeah, I could do town, but I've got so much other stuff to do. So they end up having the other stuff to do. They end up prioritizing that. Oh, Sean's missing Rockbreaker. Right. Lucy's also missing Rockbreaker. Where's Rockbreaker? Okay. But luckily for us, Sean's now very close to actually showing us new stuff, which is great. So if Sean finds progression here, Bluesy might have a difficult time getting it because it's so the last caster kinstone that Bluesy is missing is deep in droplets, and Bluesy does not have the lamp yet. Oh, he doesn't have the lamp yet. Yes, hard, please. Don't make this so suspenseful, Sean. Go to the rupees. Never mind, he can't go to the rupees. I'm stupid. So, Sean can't go to the rupees because Sean is missing the bow and 2 wallets. Yes, but one wallet might be fake. That's something you always have to consider. Okay, Sean's on the right pillar. Sean is really begging for that bow. He really hopes for the Bone Fortress. Which, yeah, might happen, but also, it might not, because, well, it's bow, and it might be bow locked. To be fair though, a bow locked bow is the most funny thing in Fortress. When you just stand there, and you see it, but you can't get to it. Yeah, that's always hilarious. Okay, there's the key for Sean. Sean could now technically just go to the vanilla mids check and just hope for his mids, but he already has them. Okay, he didn't peek the items, he just saw 2 red rupees. Come on, one more step to the left. Ah, no bow there. That would have been amazing. Just that, just the idea of a bow locked bow is great. But yeah, Sean's now going to the Quick Warp Caves, and then he might be going into the back. Just begging for its progression. Yeah. So far, Fortress has not been that kind to him. Like, really not kind. Arrows. But what good is an arrow without a bow? Sean's bailing. Sean could get, like... Sean can't get more. Never mind, Sean can't get to the back. Because he's missing the bow. Oh, poor Sean. And he's also back in town. Lucy is... What's the progression in Caster here? I mean, we've got hiking. Lucy is really hoping for that tour in hiking. Let's see. So, he picked up the flippers, but he's... So... Oh, the randomized music. I actually have to listen to it. But yeah, the randomized music usually is actually really fun. Apart from the element get jingle. There is one track in the game that plays in vanilla whenever you defeat a boss, and the element of that boss is like floating towards you. And it's a really short jingle that it's like 5 seconds long, and it just loops and loops and loops. And having that in Palace or in Droplets will give you an aneurysm. Well, Nimbus, there might be boots in hiking, or like a bow. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be fun, though. Quickly. Oh, yeah, right. So, due to a sound check, basically, the TMCR has Cyria's song. It's not even a Cyria's song, but the Lost Woods theme in it. Well, it is Cyria's song, isn't it? Yeah, okay, it's Cyria's song. But it loops incorrectly. And once you really hear it, you can't unhear it. And it's the worst thing since sliced bread. Okay, there's the final kill for Sean. Sean can now also go up to Palace. There's the bump back. That's his 4th one. That's the final one, actually. He just needs to get past those beetles. And it's just rupees. Ah. That's disappointing. There's water. Lucy's gonna go into fountain. Ooh. I think that's a bit more than just bombs in the Alaka's cookbook. Granted, I have to read the that one book that you really want to read, but you can't. Because buying that book will probably it will probably give you like a place on like at least 6 different lists. So don't buy that book. I like lists. Yeah, but those are the type of lists that you don't really want to end up on. Like, you know, some sort of like watch lists. And I think there was actually a story that the author tried to you know, tried to undo what he has done, but it didn't really work out. I still wonder how that book managed to get it into like, well, I suppose you just found it on the internet. But yeah, that's something we don't want to get into. Sean was here before, I think, yeah. So Sean was here before Mitz, I think. Yeah. So without Mitz, but with like 1 Kinzone or so, I think. Hey, that's the Flipper's butterfly. That lets him swim faster. Which is always nice. Oh, Bluesy? He's gonna pick up his lantern! He's gonna pick up his lantern! Oh, he's gonna be so happy once he gets that. Well, not that, but the lamp in the like next chest over. Hey, here we go. He's due from God mode. He's just missing the boots and the bow. We still have to actually find the bow, though. Where could bow be? But yeah, you would go for your dungeons definitely. I think you should go for your dungeons. I don't see a reason why you shouldn't go for your dungeons. Okay, that's a hard piece. We already have enough of them. Got like 15. Yeah, okay, yeah, Bluesy is doing deep woods. He's gonna go for the goldfish caves first, though. Just to make sure that there's nothing there. Okay, and a trap. Ooh. So no progression just yet. But I guess we're just getting there slowly but surely. We actually... Are we running out of checks? We still have like a handful of checks left in town. There's... Grimblade. There's... Let's see... What's there? There's a few flippers checks all across the map. I think the one... We're still missing the flippers check up in Vale Falls, in Upper Vale Falls. We've seen like the right hand side on our fortress, so we're missing the left tower and the back side and the item of Gordon, I guess. And what else is there? To-do. Was it Rockbreaker? Yeah, that was Rockbreaker. Has been depot all along. Yeah, well, the thing is that we don't really know. Sorry, no, we don't really need the shield in Palace because, well, it's a shield. We don't need it. We just need one. Dink doesn't need to do a real shield. Yeah, well, we want that, but the racers don't want that. And Sean missed the bus. Okay, we haven't really found anything good in Depot so far. We only found like a rock breaker. That's kind of it. That's a bit. I would choose to say lackluster. Okay, first. Hey, there's the final bottle! Come on, Lizzie, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. Come on, Lizzie. Okay, he's gonna go for Mana Pillar first. Oh, it's a fake one. Oh, right, there's still the shop one. Completely forgot about that. Oh, bottles do lie. Especially once we're going to get the next update to the randomizer. Because in the next update, we will probably have randomized bottle contents. Hopefully, I guess. I think that's like one of those features that no one asked for, but the devs would like to implement just because it's fun. Because I think the way it's gonna work is that whenever you pick up a bottle, it will already be filled with something. I think that's how it goes. I'm not too sure though. Well, yeah, mineral water already has the outside of being water, so you can use your mineral water. Sorry, your Mountain Dew to do the thing. And where was I? Right, Mountain Dew, to actually put out some fire with that. Yeah, so, you can put out fire with mineral water. And it's a trap. Ah, ooh! It's lame. Very disappointing. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Come on, Sean, you can do the jump. Do that leap of faith. Ah, just Rupi. Wait. Sean! No! Sean didn't do pot push! Oh no! Oh, Sean is hating himself. He didn't. So, Sean skipped pot push. That one check in the game that you don't want to skip. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing on pot push. There never is anything on pot push, and then it is something on pot push. Oh, it's like that one friend in elementary school that was convinced that stinging nettles don't sting, saying with like brimming confidence, "Oh, these don't sting," and then they just grab into the bush of stinging nettles, and they instantly realize their mistake. That's the same thing that Sean just did. Oh, that's priceless. Oh. Oh, that was great. Oh. You're odd friends. I didn't have odd friends. Because I was that person. Oh. As a child, I had a lot of confidence. And we already have seen the lantern checks and droplets. Sean picked up his final kinstone from that for Caster. These don't sting. But yeah. Come on. Elementary school was fun. I bet that everyone here just did really stupid stuff as a child. Oh, yeah, true. We haven't seen the gas jet checks yet. But we did see the right side. And we've even seen Blue Chew. Yeah, Sean got stuck in a like. Sean. Boots! Oh, poor Sean. Could you do that? Yeah, I think this has not been Sean's day. Oh, poor Sean. Come on. Not that hard. Boots were in wavefolds. Wavefolds, flippers check. In upper wavefolds. Oh. Yeah, we're still missing Bo. But considering we only need the bow to actually fight Vati, I'm personally still hoping for a bow in Dachau Castle. Like, that'd be really fun. Okay. There's... Wait, was that a bottle? Or did I... Wait! That was a real bottle, was it? Ah, that's what... Yeah, that's what Boots locked. Okay, what's on the left? What is on the left? I have not seen what's on the left. Nothing sacred anymore. Okay, Bluesy just set the quick warp there. Okay, that's fine. That's very much allowed. That would be a spin scroll? Yep. It's fast split. It's one of those that you want to have. There's bow. That's Gobert. That's a really convenient bow. God damn it. You could just see Bluesy panicking there, like, oh shit, I need to hurry up. Because we can't forget that there's also other racers in the seed. There's Nesman in the seed, so Bluesy can't waste a second. Although I guess Nesman's probably already like in, I don't know, in like Dachau Castle, who knows. It wouldn't surprise me if there's already in Dachau Castle. Oh yeah, we can, right, so. In Dachau Castle. We're not going to check, we're going to bet for the big key in Dachau Castle. We're going to follow, at this point, probably Bluesy through his journey. No, Kato. Please don't tell when that's Vanessa. We don't want to know. We don't want to get spoiled, man. Please no spoil. But yeah, we're gonna go through Bluesy. We're gonna follow Bluesy through Dachau Castle. And we're gonna see where he, how many checks it'll take him to get the big, the big key. Sorry, I spaced out there for like a second. Oh, I've got Kako's theme in the Elemental Sanctuary. Yeah, I think it's called Elemental Sanctuary in English. Oh, fantastic. So we're betting on numbers, not the actual spot. You could, because the king is either your king is it's check number 1 or check number 9. That's usually where it goes for with the king. It's like it's two different schools of thought. Either you check the king immediately, because well you're never gonna be closer to the king than when you're heading out of the sanctuary. Or you're checking king when you last location it, because you actually have to. Okay, so it's not 1. Blue Z is going to skip king for now. Oh yeah, and please close the bet. Once we had the first check reveal itself, that's when we stop the bet usually. Thank you. Episode 6 again. Well, there's only one way to find out, I suppose. Okay, it's not 2 either. A second now. Usually Nesman finishes once one of the runners is either on the way to the Red Warp, meaning they're currently flying, outside, or when they're in the Dark Match fight. That's like one of the 2 ways it usually goes. Okay, it's not 3 either. Only 1 because with king. Yeah, but it's not 1. It's not 2. It's not 3. And we're now also seeing that Sean is actually on Gyok there. So, yeah, he'll be fine. He's got like 15 hearts. He's fine. Yes. So both racers are playing the same seed. It's just that Bluesy is way ahead of. Well, not way. Okay, Bluesy is way ahead of Sean right now. With him now being on the final stretch, he needs to find the big key for Dark Hole Castle, and then he can fight Vati, who's like our main boss antagonist, wizard dude. And Sean still needs the boots and the bow. And well, he also needs to fight Green Chew. Yeah, Vati is our wannabe demon king, who always succeeds in killing Zelda. There's actually a secret ending when Link takes too long during the final fight, because there's like a 3-minute timer going during the Dark Nuts. Where if you take longer than 3 minutes during the Dark Knight fight, the cutscene will play where Vati, I don't know, what does he do with Zelda? I think he just succeeds in taking all the, I guess, light force out of Zelda. I think in this game, it's not the Triforce, but just the force or the light force, which I've always assumed to be like the Hylia thing that Zelda has going for her. Yeah, extract the light force, exactly. I always assume that it's pretty much just the Hylia thing, because it's only brought up in Minish Cap. Oh, was it 4? What did you see? What did he get the big key there? Yep, okay, so it was 4. The winning bet was number 4. Hey, Nimbus 1. Have a meal? Oh, yeah, right. So, actually, let me quickly just check who rolled the seed because I completely forgot again. This seed has been rolled by... Oh, would you look at that? Nimbus! You're the culprit! Yeah, so Kanto was correct. But yeah, that's the first fight of Vati. So Vati probably enacts similar bad memories like Cynthia in Pokemon Gen 4 and Gen 8, I suppose. So Vati has like 1 or 2 instances where you actually just have to use all your weapons and just see which one works, because it's terribly like it's not well communicated that you need the Gustia to suck in Vati's dark balls. That came out wrong. Yeah, so... And there's all... Okay, it's kind of obvious that you need to use the bow to, like, uncover the eyes of Vati here. But especially, like, the dark balls and the arms of Vati's, those are not well communicated to the player. My CGs be... I mean, they're not bad, Nimbus. They're not bad either. They're okay seeds. I think many racers would rather have one of yours than one of mine. Yeah, it's like a fair assessment. It's exactly, yeah. Yeah. I mean, my seats are also very nice. Nice to the chat, that is. Come on. It's always great hearing and just seeing the racers' despair upon my seats. Don't try to hide it. But yeah, Sean's on his way to actually get Green Shoe done. It's gonna take him just a bit though. We don't need lanternless all the time, especially in like one of these very close calls where Nasman can finish at any second. Like, Bluesy is sweating right now. He is thinking, oh god no, Nasman might be... And GG's to Bluesy. Finishing first with a time of 1:35.22. Beating Nesman. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Bluesy's gonna be really happy now. And he will be actually with us in just a minute. Nesman is probably okay. Nesman might have just... I don't know. So, that was... that's what's known as horseshoe theory. With... Hang on, let me just... Let me drag him in. Yo, Bluesy, GG's.
Well, what's up?
Yo, GG. So, what do you think of the seat? The seat that made you beat Nesman?
I think the seed was trying its hardest to hate me, but it didn't do a good enough job. I think I outplayed the seed.
Oh, yeah. Probably. Yeah. I don't know. What was the worst part about the seed? Really?
When it gave me down thrust on the beanstalk and it made me go into Cave of Flames.
To be fair, Sean also went the vanilla climb route.
Let's go, Sean! But did he do it with down thrust?
I was so happy that I predicted the down thrust because I really hope for a down thrust in the vanilla climb. Because we never get it.
Well, maybe this is a spin, and then it wasn't, and, well, I went to Western Woods late because of that.
Yeah, and also you finding the red sword off of
Karlov, yeah. I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of town checks, I'm gonna do Karlov, and then I'm gonna go to Switchblade, and then I got the sword, and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to Western Woods.
Totally fair. I think what made you check Karlov this late was just the really early Ocarina.
Yeah, when I get Ocarina early, I do bad routing.
Yes, well, it's not just you. It's just everyone forgetting about town, because you usually just do a few things in town every time you are there. And the Ocarina just, completely skips town in that regard.
Town a lot, too.
Yeah. So,
it was really interesting after going into Palace and getting the Jabbernut and the flippers there, I was like, okay, I know the lantern isn't in Deepwood. And I don't have that many more checks left that the lantern could actually be. But I did all of hiking just because there was stuff there, and because I had the flippers, I could not isolate long hiking.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to do it before because of the risk of that. But it wasn't anything anyways.
I'm actually really proud of you that you actually rushed Palace. That was just great to see. It was a joy. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. There wasn't that much there. There was Deepwood access, but...
Yeah. Sean got railroad, got a bit distracted by Fortress. Sean...
I don't have three Casterkin stones.
The final Casterkin stone was in the second ruby path of the droplets.
Yeah, I didn't go into droplets like almost at all.
Good.
I just did the first ruby path. Yeah, I didn't want to be baited by droplets.
Yeah.
Oh, Rom.
Yeah.
Rom finished in second place. Let's go.
Ooh. Okay.
I think Nesmin might have done the same thing Sean did.
Yeah. Hang on, Rob is first sub 2? Rob has been with us for like 1.5 years at least. Like.
I guess you aren't always guaranteed to get seeds that you can finish in sub 2.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
This one was a pretty good jet seed.
Yeah, so this seed was brought to you by Nimbus.
I was gonna guess Nimbus, actually.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess... No, I was going to guess Nori, and then the bow was just there, and then I realized it was Nimbus.
Yeah,
I don't think Nori rolls seeds that much anymore.
Yeah, no. With like a Nimbus seed, sorry, with a Nori seed, the bow would have been somewhere really...
The bow would have been in DHC, let's be real.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What was the other bow?
I can check, hang on. Let me quickly open up the spoil log.
I hope it wasn't DHC, because if the bow wasn't at Crypt, I would have just full cleared DHC looking for a bow and repeated my mistake from last time.
Yeah, me too though. Seeds, weekly pool. It wasn't in the visible spots in Fortress, I know that much. Oh! Fortress Clone Puzzle! Which one is that?
Bow in Fortress? That's probably the one with the snake.
That's...
Yeah.
That's...
A Bollock bow in Fortress.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh.
Why did I have 7 scrolls on my first visit to Caster? I got the first check habitually, and then I looked back and realized I have 7 scrolls. I can get the... What was this seed, dude? This was crazy.
Yeah, it was a nice
It had a moderately early Forest Lord. It had a lot of room to be an idiot, which is my favorite. But it was still, like, pretty kind. Like, you couldn't dip Deepwood and get annoyed early, because Deepwood access was really late. I got to full clear Krenel pretty quickly.
It was Nimbus. Nimbus is to blame for this one. But yeah, Sean went for Fortress. Sean got the cane and the lantern in like 1 minute.
The lantern?
Yeah. So
where were mitts again?
Mitts were Beanstalk and Krenel.
Oh, Beanstalk. Okay, because I know the lantern was locked by those.
Yeah. So both cane and lantern were locked by the mitts.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean picked them up at the same time. He first did Gleerock and then went straight to droplets. Did the right side. It did Blue Chew. And then picked up the lantern off of the second path. And sorry, the lantern, the final Casterkin's then. And he kind of got baited, I guess, into the thing.
All of Fortress.
Yeah, well, all that he could do without the bow. Which, a bit unfortunate, but, well, what do you want to do? There's the boots for Sean.
Oh, I'm way behind.
Yeah, no, I'm just on the comms page. That's why I'm a bit
Right.
quicker here. But yeah, now with the boots, Sean can go to World Crypt. I don't
And
know why
get the
he's...
bow.
Yeah, and get the bow. I'm not sure why he's just
I
like
guess
looting for
Sean's
it.
trying to get that check. Oh, and that's been finished.
And GG Sonasman finishing in 3rd place.
I am happy too, Rom. You're not alone. It's been a while since I've gone first in a race.
Yeah, I think this is one of the very rare occasions where Nesman's horseshoe got stuck upside down.
Oh no.
He was probably sitting somewhere weird. And that just made him lose. Well, not lose, but, finish in 3rd place instead of 1st. I was very much surprised when you entered the Vati fight without Nesman being done. Usually he does once you're on your way to Red Warp.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes between me and
Yeah.
Nesman when we're both enter weeklies. You can just if the bird already takes your key, you can just face left and then dash into it.
Yeah,
That's just always there.
that's something that not many actually know. I know that there's a few people who just try to catch the bird after it flies away with them.
Comments are
Comments.
hidden. No, Sean, no, Sean, no, don't do that. No, Sean.
Let me see. Hang on. Hide comments. Yeah, comments are hidden, so you can comment without them being shown.
It's wild to me that we all 11 scrolls. And the seed this fast.
Yeah, we're 2 hours in, we have all 11 scrolls. These scrolls have been nice.
Well, I don't remember where it was where I fumbled through my menu after getting an item. I think it was after I got the boots. I was like, I'm kind of fumbling here.
You fumbled after getting the bow.
After
and
the
finishing.
bow. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Because I was like, my brain shut off at that moment because I was
Yeah.
in the middle of my Royal back of Royal Valley routing, and I was like, all right, what do I do? I quick work to go in front, but don't I do that once I'm in the grave? What's going on?
Yeah, you set the quick warp in the grave first.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what I always do.
Nesman finished again. Maybe you hit the wrong button. Who knows?
He
He-
undone, and then
he-
finished again.
He undone, and then done again.
I mean, I just clicked the button.
Yeah. Push the button.
That door is closed.
You still get to finish one at the same time. Yeah, probably. Who knows? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Sean is now also making his way to Darkhold Castle. He's probably going to be angry at himself for following the red herring that was Caster. Not Caster, but
well, wind runes. Yeah.
yes,
I got the
wind runes.
Kidstone.
Oh, yeah, it was fun to watch. Since the seed was very nice, but in the end it just opened up again with the flippers.
Mm-hmm.
So we could just imagine you picking up the flippers and half of your map turning green again.
Yeah, late flippers usually isn't good, but with the early Ocarina, it kind of made it a lot easier to traverse.
Yeah, because you can just hop back and forth between areas.
Early Ocarina just makes everything fun.
Apart
Yeah.
from progression being in town.
There was a lot of progression in town.
There was. There
And that's weird
was.
for me. I usually don't do all the town that early.
Yeah, like we had the Kinstone in the bakery. We had the sword in Karloff House. Sorry, at Karloff. And then Swiftblade 4 had something as well.
I think it was another Kinstone.
Yeah, might have been. Yeah.
I think I found 2 Kinstones when I went to town.
Okay.
Alright.
And Sean's now finishing up Vati. Well, sorry, no, Sean's actually just heading into Darkheim Castle. He's gonna need a few more minutes. Not to worry about it, that's when GG's. We were really surprised when you didn't finish first, though. Did you go to Fortress?
Did you go to Droplets? What did you do, Nesmond? The people need to know.
Yes. Baby seat, White Fortress.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. Oh. You know, Myth. Yeah, baby seat.
What's up, Myth? This wasn't a baby seat. It was hard. You just had to be good.
Are you sure about that? And welcome to the Raiders from Nashi.
Hello, Mashy. Welcome to the weekly. It's over half. It's half over.
It's mostly over at this point, yeah. Yeah, we've had a bit of a jet seat here. With the only thing that's kind of been a bit bad for the racers being the boots that were hidden very sneakily. Since the flippers that locked the boots, which were in... So the boots were in their folds in the flipper spot. And the flippers themselves were in Palace. So, you know, you finish Palace, you get the flippers. Their folds isn't really the first thing you check with them.
Yeah, it's like the... It was like the 6th for me.
Yeah, it still took a bit.
Alright. Sean...
Ooh, Sean forfeiting?
Oh, yeah. I get the feeling. It's...
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to go do something else. That's how I feel a lot of the time in seeds that go this poorly. Just like, yeah, I could stick it out, but part of me just wants to be done. He said he doesn't want to interview. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Let's see, is there anything else we wanted to go about with the seed? Was anything else that was noteworthy?
I
About...
just think I was getting the grip ring when I did was really funny. Just because, like, I was thinking about going to Krenel just to do the cape check, and then I got the grip ring, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go to Krenel to do something even stupider, which is go to Cave of Flames. My philosophy for the beginning was like, I just want to get every warp as soon as possible, so I can just route like a dumbass, which is exactly what I did, and it's exactly how I did it.
That's a good call. If you have the earlier Karina, you want to just maximize the amount of time you save with it.
Yeah, as soon as I got bombs, I did the Deepwood, or the Minish Woods warp. As soon as I got the grip ring, I went up and did the Cave of Flames warp.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I found the Veil Falls Kinstone was probably the biggest mistake I made this seed, is getting dog food and then leaving, just because there was something else I want to do. Because that was right after I got bombs, and I was like, yeah, I want to go do the warp. Which,
yeah.
I mean, it didn't end up hurting me that much, because I was still out and about doing things that I probably would have done later anyways, but it was just annoying to come back and then immediately get the Veil Falls Kinstone that I should have gotten way earlier.
Yeah, it's...
Dog food was in the first Ruby path, right?
Yeah.
Droplets? Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Either in the first Ruby path or in the...
in the chest.
In the chest behind it.
Oh, still went all right.
Yeah.
I came back when you have Ocarina. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
There
But
wasn't
yeah,
anything
also
in
fun.
Cave of Flames, was there?
A red herring, and well, the dog food. But apart from that, not really. No.
Or in Cave of Flames, yeah.
Okay, for Flames. Yeah, no. Cave of Flames was nothing really.
Baron acquired Cave of Flames.
You hate to see it.
Later, Nesmond. I'm
See ya.
glad you
Yeah.
enjoyed the race. Doodles. Doodles.
Doodles.
Nesmond, I know, is a fan of doodles. He'll probably doodle Link later or something.
Yep.
All right. I don't have that much more to add, unless you have more thoughts. I think there was
I
a
think
this was a very no thoughts head empty seed, so I don't really have that much to say anymore.
pretty much. I think we're done here.
Great then. So before we go ahead and wrap up, I just want to plug a little bit for what's going on for the rest of the week. So on Monday, we're having a Breath of the Wild Any Percent tournament. It's going to be round 5 versus Storewide Voss and Sly Zora. And then on Tuesday, we've got the OOTR Standard Tournament, 5th season, and it's the 3rd qualifier. And also on Tuesday, we've got our Zelda 2 Randomizer weekly race. So we hope to see you all for that. But to round it out, we're going to go ahead and raid Lincoln. So thanks everybody for stopping by, and I hope you all have a great night.
See ya.
Later.